Hello and welcome to another Genshin Impact video here on White Whale Gaming. Today, it is the first day of Yoimiya's version 2.8 rerun. The time is 6:30 p.m. Central as I am recording this, and we're going to start off by giving a general showcase of Yoimiya through the test run. Let's try her out. I already have Yoimiya, but I will be going for one more Yoimiya constellation to get to Constellation 2. I will not be going for her weapon, as I already have it on this account. I will, however, be going on the weapon banner, as I do not yet own the Summit Shaper weapon that it is paired with. So we are going to stay in here a little longer, so I can show off a bit of what the Trial Yoimiya is geared up with to show off her kit. Of course, the Trial Yoimiya has an 80 of 80 Thundering Pulse. It is her best in slot and seemingly signature weapon, even though its aesthetic doesn't necessarily match hers. It is a crit damage main stat weapon, and its Rule by Thunder increases attack by 20% and grants Thundering Emblem with 3 levels of stack, increasing normal attack damage by 12, 24%, and 40% respectively based on stacks. One will be obtained when you deal normal attack damage, lasts 5 seconds, cast your elemental skill, lasts 10 seconds, and the third one is around as long as energy is less than 100%, disappearing when full. Each stack's duration is independent of the others. For artifacts, this Yoimiya very poorly uses the Shimenawa's Reminiscence set. I do not like this set for any character, even a character with as quote-quote bad of an elemental burst as Yoimiya. Elemental bursts are too valuable, no matter how quote-quote bad they are, to justify spending 15 energy for even a that-sized buff. The trial characters are all locked to Constellation 0. I currently have Constellation 1 on my Yoimiya for 4 extra seconds on her ultimate, and additionally, when an opponent affected by the ultimate is defeated within its duration, Yoimiya's attack will increase by 20% for 20 seconds. But what I am currently going to be rolling for is a procession of bonfires. When Yoimiya's pyro damage scores a crit hit, Yoimiya will gain a 25% pyro damage bonus for 6 seconds. This effect can be triggered even when Yoimiya is not the active character, so if the mark her ult puts on an enemy triggers a crit while she is off field, she will get the bonus when she swaps back in. Or it will start, and then you can swap back to her and maybe still have the bonus. Mainly designed to be used with her E, though. Her normal attack, did not mean to exit there. Her normal attack is pretty standard for a bow user, other than it has incredibly high scaling. As such, Yoimiya benefits from it, well, no, not because of the scaling, but Yoimiya's scaling also increases with each hit that she does, meaning Yoimiya greatly benefits from having a shielder like Zhongli in the party. Her E is an infusion. What other good pyro DPS character do we know that has a infusion for her elemental skill? Why, yes, Hu Tao, of course, but unlike Hu Tao, Yoimiya is locked to single target only, so her infusion, while a big boost, is not as good as it could be, due to the nature of bows not being able to hit more than one enemy at a time with their normals. And her ultimate is a little weird. It just places a mark after dealing a burst of pyro damage in a small AoE around Yoimiya. It is the only AoE in her entire kit. The mark itself cannot be triggered by Yoimiya, but will be triggered once every 2 seconds when a character other than Yoimiya damages the marked enemy. It's party support, and it's mainly used at the end of a Yoimiya rotation to sort of, after you've accumulated energy, to use it with your reactions and whatever in her infused state. When you lose that Thundering Pulse buff, fire it off, and swap off of Yoimiya. And with that,
Goldfish as pets?
we will leave the trial stage. Jean, get back in the chair. We will quickly... I'll do the other 3 test runs off camera, but we'll quickly claim our 20 extra Primogems from this. And to start our wishing ritual, for those who remember from my Klee and Kazuha summons, we will pop a holy water on Jean, sit in the Grandmaster's chair of the Knights of Favonius as Jean, and we're going to start off on the Yoimiya banner with 10 from... Okay, this is ridiculous. 10 from Intertwined Fates. Already we have a 5-star. Bennett. And it's Mona. But at least it's early. And at least she just refunded half those wishes we just wasted. That's the thing about getting characters to Constellation 6. When a 4-star hits Constellation 6, they effectively just refund you the wish. But it's not proportional. And when a 5-star hits Constellation 6, they just refund you 5 wishes. If they refunded 9 wishes, it would be pretty proportional, considering Hard Pity for a 4-star is 10, and it refunds 1 wish. And if Hard Pity being 90 for a 5-star, it would only make sense for it to refund 9. I'll get off my soapbox now and keep wishing. We will be skipping non-5-stars, as like I said, the only 4-star I have in my, well, like I said, in my Klee and Kazuha video, the only 4-star I have that is not Constellation 6 is Amber. Amber is a starter character. The 3 starter characters, Amber, Kaya, and Lisa, do not appear on these character event wishes, even as off-banner polls. This is our last on our pre-saved Primogems. Still tricky to kick the habit of saying Primogems now that I know that they are primordial gems, not premium gems. Before we dip into our top-ups, we're going to do some Star Glitter wishes. And that Mona was really early. I did not do any 10 pulls after getting C2 Kazuha on the last banner. So that was back-to-back 10 pulls. So we need... We're going to get 3. Yes. Now that's the true end of our saved-up Primogems. We get literally nothing. Better than a bell, literally nothing, but literally nothing. We're going to enter a number. We're just going to bring out 8,000 to start. That's 50 wishes. Exchange that. Another Xinyan. I don't know where we are on Pity. And here is our guaranteed Yoimiya. But hey, there could be 2. We'll see what comes. There she is. My C2 Yoimiya. Now, I could go for C3. I got that quick enough. But I'm a collector. I don't own a Summit Shaper yet. If we get more Thundering Pulses along the way, that's good too, but let's get ourselves a terrible sword because we must have everything. We will also be skipping 4 stars here. We still cannot pull the starter characters on Weapon Banner, even as off pulls. That is a skip if I ever saw one. No, we're just gonna... Now we're gonna go the max. Let's see if this is enough to get 1 Summit Shaper. That is Refinement 4 Alley Hunter. That is 1 Constellation 2 Million Xingqiu. That is a literally pretty much nothing. That is Refinement 5 Alley Hunter. And this is a 5-star. And we missed it. We didn't even get an on-banner one. And that is Refinement 2 for Klee's Lost Prayer. Now, while our next 5-star pull from the weapon banner will be one of the 2, Thundering Pulse or Summit Shaper, because we lost the 75 on banner, 25 off banner, we still have to win the 50-50 to get the Summit Shaper. Although if we do get a Thundering Pulse here, our epitomized path will be filled up, as you can see from that 1 out of 2 down in the left corner. And once we have that at 2 of 2, the next one will finally be the one we set our course for, which is the Summit Shaper. That is Refinement 4 Wine and Song. I do not have any of the Mondstadt Series 4 stars at Refinement 5 before now. I did no wishing on the previous weapon banner, so my Alley Flash is still where it was after its last banner appearance. Nothing again. And here is an early 5-star. And speak of the devil, it is the Thundering Pulse. That was not what we wanted to do. Yoimiya is going to be happy with her Refinement 2 new toy. But we have to keep going. I believe we have gotten Refinement 5 Wine and Song now. And we're out of gems and Genesis crystals. So we are going to cash in 20 Intertwined Fates and see if we can get anything going. And we got nothing going there, so we are going to need to top up just a little bit more. We are less than 50 wishes away from Hard Pity on Weapon Banner, and we have Epitomized Path, so I only need to top up once. I will be back when we have topped up. Alright, we are back. We have 8,080 more Primogems. This should be more than enough to get us what we want. There we are. 2 rolls. This is guaranteed to be a Summit Shaper. There it is. And that concludes the wishing portion of this video. Now, we will be doing a Abyss 12 first half showcase for Yoimiya. So, first we have a constellation to apply. Procession of Bonfires unlocked. Let's also unlock that. And refine. And then unlock our other Thundering Pulse. And refine. Our Yoimiya and Klee will be hitting a little harder. Now, we head out to our good old friend Musk Reef, where the Spiral Abyss is located. I have already 36 started the cycle that just started yesterday, meaning I completed all 4 floors and all 3 chambers within each floor, within the fastest time bracket necessary in order to earn all 3 chamber stars. We're going to want Pyro DPS on one half of this. So I think this time, unfortunately, Klee, you're getting left behind. We're going to bring in Yoimiya, Zhongli, Kazuha, and Bennett on the first half. And we are going to, for the second half, bring in... Yeah, we'll just do our Eula, Raiden, Shogun, Kokomi, and Yaimiko like I did in my channel introduction video. Pretty much the same teams, just swapping Klee for Yoimiya. Character attack plus 20. Not good, not bad, but not good either. Zhongli. Pull everyone close.
This is order.
All right. That was a burn of a Yoimiya rotation, unfortunately. But not a lot we can do when we gotta beat pillars. Let's go ahead and group these guys up.
Order guide you.
We'll send him back to the Stone Age with Zhongli's Meteor. We lost our buff from having full energy. Switch off then. And that's the first chamber.
Let's get down to business.
Shine down, crush. Right now.
Set up some turrets with the eye.
Blood of frost. Eye for an eye.
How's this?
Crush.
To the very finally height.
Rest and rebuild. Inazuma shines eternal.
See how much we can get out with a Raiden ult.
I'm ready.
Covenant of the deep. Emerge right now. Emerge. Shudder.
This is my least favorite floor, well, chamber, in the whole
Beg for mercy.
Abyss 12. Maybe even the whole Abyss this cycle.
Shudder.
Due to these stupid samurai.
I condemn you. Now you shall perish.
Almost lost our Eula here.
Illusion shattered.
That's why we bring Kokomi.
Allow me. Beg for mercy. More speed. Yes, I got.
And we're gonna retry. I really hate these samurai. I really, really, really hate these samurai. Have I said that before?
Solidify.
Into the wind.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I will have order.
Bennett ult, Zhongli ult.
Light show. Here comes the fireworks.
On the first one, it's kind of got to start your Yoimiya rotation.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Because at the start of an Abyss Chamber, she has it automatically. Or at the start of a floor.
Time to go. Order guide you.
Drop a nuke on these guys.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Fuse is lit. Go bishop down. Teamwork is dreamwork.
This is order.
Get through that fast. Let's keep a better tab on our Eula's health here this time around.
Right here. Shudder. Flood of frost. Rack and ruin.
Get those guys down quick.
Right now. Right here. I'm always watching. Inazuma shines eternal. Torrent, bring refuge. Let's move out. Beg for mercy. Crush.
Alright. Going better already.
Shudder. Shine down. Allow me. Show them. Emerge. Oh. Is that all? Beg for mercy. Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you. Shudder.
And that takes care of that. Crit rate, crit damage, 8%, 15%. Cryohypostasis for this floor.
Let's light it up.
Little mono pyro action here. This is why I say it's good to have pyro in the first half of this Abyss floor.
Time for a light show. Here come the fireworks.
And as we... Oh, we didn't totally whiff.
Everybody stand back.
Stabilize.
Alright.
Fire hazard.
This is definitely faster with Klee in this spot, but this is a Yoimiya showcase. And as far as Abyss 12 halves this rotation goes, I think first half is better for Yoimiya than second.
Gather. One with nature.
Send it into its regen mode.
Yeah, let's light it up. The fuse is lit.
Little pyro hits to it before.
Dreamwork.
And we finish it off with Benny's Pyro Infusion.
Hold the line. Right here. Emerge. A sight to behold.
Let's drop a Yai nuke on him.
Right here.
Time to
Drop a Shogun nuke on him.
Illusion shattered.
Drop a jellyfish.
Flood of frost. Eye for an eye. Crush.
Alright, just this guy left.
Right now, emerge. Crush. Beg for mercy.
And we continue on to Chamber 3. Elemental skill damage. That's not going to help with Yoimiya. We haven't necessarily gotten the worst for her,
The wind knows me. As one with wind
But we also haven't necessarily gotten the best for her either.
Go with the ship too!
order guide you.
Fire hazard! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
And Kazuha's Swirls takes care of the Mirror Maiden. That chamber's whole gimmick is to have the Mirror Maiden apply Hydro to you constantly, and the Cryo Gunners to freeze lock you. It's quite the annoying strategy.
There is no escape!
But Spiral Abyss in and of itself is just one annoyance after another when you think about it.
Emerge.
It's all just the most gimmicky teams Hoyoverse can throw at you to try and slow you down and keep you from getting the full stars. Because after all, the longer it takes a player to get full stars, the more time the player will spend playing their game.
More speed.
Which is why I love Yaimiko for here,
Emerge.
because my Constellation 6 Yaimiko makes gimmicky enemies like this Ruin Serpent an absolute joke.
Hold the line! Right now, nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right here. Beg for mercy. Ha. Billowing surge! Let's move out. Emerge. Right here. Crush.
As you can see, the turrets are hitting for about 31,000 apiece, and can track the Serpent when it's underground. All in all, I don't think Yoimiya's clear times were too much slower than Klee's were for that chamber. And while Klee is not the best example of a Pyro DPS anyway, she's very good, very serviceable, but not optimal. Yoimiya certainly is not the greatest either. However, if I am not here to tell you who to roll or who to not roll for. Obviously, 3.0 and Sumeru are just around the corner. Hold on, let's get Yoimiya out here for this outro. Sumeru may be right around the corner with its interesting Dendro characters.
Let's go out and play.
But, at the same time, while you may want to save for those Sumeru Dendro characters, if you like Yoimiya's aesthetic, if you want a Pyro Archer who's better than Amber, or if you just don't care about meta, you know, waifu over meta is the current opinion of what I believe to be the majority of the Genshin Impact community, go ahead, roll for Yoimiya. The Sumeru characters are going to come back around anyway. 2 of the 3 that have been drip marketed for 3.0 look like they're going to be 4 stars, so we're likely to get a rerun or a character that has not been drip marketed anyway.
Gather.
Sorry, just a bit of a habit there to mine when we get the chance. So, I'm not going to tell you not to roll on Yoimiya. I'm not going to tell you to roll on Yoimiya. I'm going to say there are reasons to roll for her, and there are reasons not to roll for her. Now, the last thing we're going to do is I will show off my Yoimiya stats. My Yoimiya has the roughly coin flip 53% critical hit chance, and has 155% crit damage. Her energy recharge, since her burst is the least valuable part of her kit, is a piddly 109.7%, otherwise known as 9.7% increased over base. She has 61% pyro damage, and the rest of these reses are coming from the 4 unique elements elemental resonance, so I don't really pay attention to that, because that's just for having the resonance. Weapons, she is using Thundering Pulse, 90 of 90, now Refinement Rank 2, so its numbers are slightly better than the Trial Thundering Pulse. For artifacts, she is on Crimson Witch of Flames. This is what I recommend for Yoimiya. If your ping is higher than about 20, which I'm on the best internet connection I've ever had while playing this game, and my ping is still 50 plus, the emblem of the Echo of an Offering set from the Chasm artifact domain will not work properly, And as I've stated before, I believe Shimenawa's is dog crap. Do not use it on Yoimiya, do not use it on anyone. The only use Shimenawa's really has is for its 2-piece 18% attack on someone who wants 2-piece 1-set 2-piece 18% attack. Constellation, my Yoimiya is Constellation 2, and my talent level ups are 8, 8, and 6. That may also be a little bit of where the gap between Yoimiya's performance and my Klee's performance lies, in that my Klee is 10, 13, 13, being Constellation 6 and Triple Crowned. Also, her English voice is Jenny Yokobori, and Jenny absolutely kills every single one of Yoimiya's lines. So, without a doubt, pull for Yoimiya if you like her, don't pull for her if you don't like her. It's as simple as that. Don't pay attention to things like meta. Sumeru characters will come back around soon. Looks like only one new 5-star in 3.0 anyway, but we'll have to wait and see. All in all, you do you. Don't let other people tell you how to wish. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed this Genshin Impact wishing and showcase of Yoimiya. I have been Whale. If you liked this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. As always, comments are welcome down below, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Until next time, goodbye.